Hi, friends.
Yeah.
So, what did Jimmy actually say when he was introducing?
Jimmy introduced the team, said basically...
We're all
Is this your first TSI?
That basically we are the most fearsome team of 2008.
Get excited. The best part, honestly, of TSI is
outside of that, I think...
we got Death Right over. So we got Death Right versus Dan, so that's going to be an interesting matchup.
Our initial suspicion was that Jake is on blue and Aaron is on blue. Aaron being on Delver and Jake being on Synthetic.
It could be on green black.
Jerry, could you tell me how rare these blue-on-blue matches are?
It's very rare to be a blue-on-blue.
Is it?
But he could be playing green black.
I'm really hoping...
I was going to say Brax.
So Jake and I have been testing a non-blue Eldrazi deck that I really hope he's playing.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I actually really do hope he's playing that. Because it would be awesome.
Same thing with like the huge die.
But we'll see.
Different for.
I want to say thanks on stream with Jeff.
I know it feels very professional
to Jeff for hosting us. I think this is pretty rare to be able to keep coming back to the same location.
Yeah.
So
people seem to like it. I don't know why.
Yeah, it's just funny.
Awesome.
Well, I mean, it's
for those of you guys listening, there's a gated estate. You actually have to talk to a security guard to get in.
That is not true.
No, it's a gated estate with a sphinx. You gotta prove you're worthy of coming before you enter this estate.
I mean, it's still
if you've never seen Neverending Story,
I just have Jerry go up and he will go through the chart.
Yes.
Basically,
you need to be screened or be on the list to be able to get in.
We should probably say that this is Jeff Mose and
Jerry Yang
and
I shoot just go in.
That means your name is
Randall.
All right.
Okay, so we're underway. Looks like Aaron's going to be going second.
How did that work?
Aaron's going to go first. So it looks like Jake's going first.
Jake's going first.
I brought 2 decks.
Was Jake?
So I'm glad.
Did someone actually turn the TV off?
Yeah.
Or can Aaron see the stream?
I don't know.
I will double check.
Because the television is certainly large enough.
Yeah. Like, you're playing. Oh, okay, yeah.
Oh, nice Soul
A
Ring.
Soul Ring and Tundra. Iceland Soul.
That's interesting.
And go. Oh, mental missed.
Oh. I will do that every time.
Definitely.
Soul Ring is so good.
I have a bigger one, but it's a little bit too bulky. That's
exactly.
the right size.
Oh, damn it.
Yeah. One of the guys that I work with was here.
Interesting leading with the Wasteland in there.
It's like super.
Let's see the other one. Turn 1 plays. It doesn't matter. Fetch into Ponder. That should be interesting. 3 randos. Oh no!
Right. Because
Basic Island. Ohio metagaming.
I'm doing that thing where there's like commentators call out misplays that are actually not misplays. Commentators just don't know the information of what's going on.
Right there. Well, Wasteland and Soul Ring already did pretty clear.
I mean, you can't say whether Aaron would have fetched out a basic there without the Wasteland.
What did Jake just reveal there?
So this is highly strategic, Jake. Fumbling cards. TV is.
Jake is actually playing the deck. I hope he was playing.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Well, Ingress. I had a couple
was the TV on?
Ingress, and Pokemon just.
It's fine though. The stream's actually being broadcast through the laptop. That's about 1 foot away from them. So.
Oh, okay.
Let's see. Cavern. Most likely naming X and
that
he named Human. Probably
named
he named Human because that's Thalia.
So the sequence that Jake's gonna probably try to go for is land some Eldrazi after this.
Is what?
Land some Eldrazi after this. He'll probably try to Wasteland.
Is he playing the?
We'll see. My guess is he's gonna
land some Eldrazi.
It's not land still. It's
okay.
He's basically gonna try to cast a bunch of white hate bears.
Oh, Jake casting white hate bears?
Yes.
How strange.
What the hell?
Unique. I know. So he's gonna just play Mox Jet, and he's gonna play. This is new Thalia.
The new Thalia.
Oh, okay. So we have 2 Thalias sitting side by side.
What's nice is that they both can stay in play simultaneously.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Because they have different names.
Yeah.
And swing over 2.
That's swinging in. Yeah, there
we go.
There you
So
go.
what's really good about this specific sequence is that this disables all of the gushes on
Yeah.
Aaron's side if he's playing gush.
Lightning bolts, Thalia.
It's also interesting because by playing the Wasteland
I
first and forcing Aaron to get his island,
not like planeswalkers.
now his basic is spent, so any future fetches have to get duels. They will come into play tapped.
Unless Aaron's playing around Nuthalia and making like 2 or 3 basic islands, yeah, that's
Do
exactly
you
correct.
do you think that people are already reacting there?
I would, personally.
I mean, I knew it made sense that Nuthalia was going to make a splash, but it seems like people wouldn't be. People in Vintage seem kind of bad at actually reacting to things.
Sure. Now this is a main phase brainstorm, which is interesting.
Yeah.
He's looking for his 3rd land drop then.
Yes.
Unless he has a fetch.
No, it looks like he hit it too.
But man, if he his fetches are so slow
Yeah,
now.
the fetch doesn't come into play tapped, and Jake has the opportunity to either wasteland the fetch or wasteland the volcanic island.
Yeah.
So
basically, if you click Storm.
They're right, the Ice Age
Actually, +0.
The question that I have is, if you're Jake, do you know that Aaron is playing red, white, and blue, or do you put him on red and white?
He put a strand, so you could put it on red, white, blue right there.
Well, you don't really know, right? Because Jake might not know. He's probably going to cast the Thorn here. Oh, he's got
Strip mine the island?
strip mine. Now you wasteland the fetch land.
Attack.
You wasteland the fetch land because if you don't wasteland the
fetch?
Oh, so good. Thorn. Yes. That is it. Now that should be game at this point. It's going to be very difficult for Aaron to come back unless he rips like. Well, he knows what he's going to rip, right? Because he put 2 back in Brainstorm.
Yeah, he knows what he's going to get next.
So what do you put? His next card on top is going to be Swords to Plowshare, so he knows.
Unless he was baking on the fetch.
no.
No, he's going to play this tap land and he's going to draw. Well, he has a chance to fetch when he untaps.
Mm-hmm.
But I think he's got a Swords to Plowshares on top of his library. So I mean, I don't know what he's going to do.
How did Thalia die?
Thalia got lightning bolt.
Okay, I missed that.
Yeah.
Swing 3. We're at 12.
Yep, 12 to 20.
Play fetch
Oh,
right
that's
So now his choice is to fetch or not because he knows his top card.
This deck is so ridiculous. It's amazing to me that these.
Yeah, that's the Swords to Plowshares. Oh, was it a mentor?
Yeah, it was a mentor.
For so long. I mean, for a while.
Like he was baking. Yeah, he was so straight.
So the problem with Aaron now is that he can't do anything.
He can't do anything.
At least a couple turns until he draws a land. Now, if Jake draws a wasteland here, the game's probably over.
Unless he runs basic swamp.
Oh, that's wasteland. Yeah, he's gonna hit the volcanic. Yeah.
Oh.
I don't think Aaron can actually come back at this point.
Yeah.
And he has another wasteland or no?
Look at those forces in his hand.
Nope, he
Just
was
sitting.
all wastelands are gone. So forces on the stack, you can stifle if you want to.
Well, the problem that Aaron's thinking about now is he wants to fetch for Tundra, but he can't fetch for Tundra because he wants, Swords to Plowshares.
Yep.
So, if he fetches for Tundra EOT, he could tap him up to rip the land and cast his Swords to Plowshares.
He's got blue floating.
It's gone.
It's interesting. Like,
So that's what he's looking for. He's looking for the Swords to Plowshares on top.
I mean,
They say the audio is a little bit echoey.
we were talking actually, like, not a deck at all like this. But
It's because of this room. If we put up some, if we put up some
And then you
blankets.
can play the broken blue cards, but also, like, his disability because of
This
this.
room
How hard it is to cast.
your room is too big.
It's rough.
Your room is too large. Your house
this
is
is
too
like
big.
going to my game room.
So he wants to rip a land here, right? Because if you can rip a land, which he didn't, it looks like.
That doesn't look like it. 50, shuffling, it's got mentor, back to basics. Where's the force?
No, that's a Mox Ruby. Okay, so Mox Ruby. So he casts it.
Wait, you can save it the. Oh yeah, Thorn, yeah.
Yeah, so he's not gonna. I don't think he's actually gonna cast that mentor in his hand. And this wasteland's gonna blow him. Is it Ancient Tomb or Wasteland?
Swing 3. Yeah, I think that's
I think it's a tomb.
That's a tomb.
Okay. So he's got
So
mana
he's
stuck in
got
his
tune and something else. And 2 for
Oh, Displacer.
Displacer. Oh. Oh, it's still 3. It's
No,
still 3 damage.
Displacer's real good because he's not gonna. Aaron is not gonna be able to play a blocker and effectively block.
Ooh, force. Pitching misstep.
That's all I can do at this point.
Yeah.
But that puts him. I mean, that does what the displacer was going to do, which basically has
So
him.
Yeah,
It's
so he's
lethal
out
next
one
turn.
turn. He should scoop at this point. There's really no. He's at 3, right?
Yeah, he's
he's
at
at 2.
He's at 2.
Is it 2 or 3?
No, he's at 3.
Yeah, just attack and be done.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, where's the posture?
Let's skip
Oh! Swords. Oh, wait! Jake, you've gotten the wrong
Oh, excuse me.
bloody
I
card.
want extra. Oh, no, I didn't.
What?
You put in this
Exile.
greater.
I'm done after that.
What's left in Jake's hand? Is it just land?
I'm not certain.
I'm not too sure. 2 to play a 1-drop.
Oh,
Nope,
yeah,
no,
Pyromancer.
Pyromancer is fine.
Oh man, containment
Oh,
priest. Here we
EOC
go.
Containment Priest.
So Jake just
Swing
needs
the
another.
priest.
Yeah, he's just gonna kill the Pyromancer effectively in trade. Unless Aaron has another. What does Aaron have left in his hand? Force of Will and.
You can't force a will.
No, I'm saying can Aaron make a token? Is the question on his main.
No.
He just took the damage.
Took the damage, so he's at
1.
1.
Oh, but
Good
Thalia's
shot!
gone. If
Good shot!
Thalia's gone, so if he plays a fetch land here, he can play the gush that's in his hand.
Greetings, Mr. Eric.
I'll probably see if I can put some blankets up along that wall in between round 1 and round
He
2.
blocks. Yeah, so he blocks priest with and
That's new Thalia again.
Thalia again.
That's rough.
Yeah, no, I mean,
This is
No,
not
that's-
what
I just
force
wanted
is, if anything.
So
He
is
can't-
that
he
a
can't
is
force.
that
He's
a
at 1.
He's
Okay.
at 1.
so is that a fetch land or what is that?
Is what?
The
Oh.
green white.
Jake has
Is that
a
brush line?
brush land, the colorless green white.
So it's
pink
the,
land.
it's the pink line. Alright.
The reason why is
It's the
because-
pink line, alright.
Yeah, the reason why is because the colorless helps tap for the
Right.
Eldrazi.
no, it's in response
So I
to
was thinking,
Yeah, and she
I
did
was,
that.
I was building in Modern previous weeks, and that started coming up more and more in my deck construction,
For sure.
which was super weird because I never really thought about it. And then I was like, I need to up my
Colorless, yeah.
colorless lands in a 2-3 color deck.
That's Sarah. She might need help.
The gold code
shut up.
Oh, we're all good?
The understanding that we had was that we needed roughly 12 or so, at least, colorless sources.
Yeah, I thought it was a fetch land to begin with, but I said if it's a brush land, even better.
Yeah.
And
That's the displacer. So
displacer again.
yeah, he's hoping to blink out the Sphinx.
Thank you, Alex.
And that'll end the game,
And
yeah.
again.
Very nice. So it looks like Jake's deck is comprised mostly of old Thalia, new Thalia, and Eldrazi
Green white
Displacer.
hate bears! It's Eldrazi hate
Yeah,
bears.
Eldrazi Displacer with some thorns. And it looks like Aaron is playing mostly a stock red, white, and blue Young Pyromancer Delver list
Right.
with Gushes, Delvers. I actually haven't seen any Delvers, so I don't know if he actually has them.
Yeah.
Lightning Bolts and
Could
Swords
be,
of Plowshares.
What is it? What is that shard?
It's not just guy?
This guy.
You might know
Yeah.
it's just guy.
Yeah, this guy.
It's not a shard technically, but
As far as I know, in my country, red, white, and blue is titled
America.
America.
So let's play an America Pyromancer.
So the question that I have for you guys is, if you're playing red, white, and blue, and you know you're facing against a bunch of basically thorn and or sphere effect dudes, what do you want in your sideboard to bring in against a deck like that?
Yeah.
What's the average toughness on those guys?
I mean, some of those
One or
most of-
more, because
yeah.
Thalia's the original
One or more.
Yeah,
So that makes
Thalia's
sense.
2-1, the new Thalia's a 3-2.
No,
Displacer
there's
is
echo
50 colors, so it's
Three,
Well, I'm saying is if they don't
It's
break
not affected by
twos,
Dread Knight.
if they don't break twos on the average, I would say a Pirate Glass would be
Fair enough.
super
Yeah, Pirate Glass,
fit.
okay, Fallout.
But
Plus 3, I don't want to be.
Plus 3.
I don't
But it's
feel
uncounted.
like that. I would
I
expect counters out of that deck, so I want to cast through.
That's right, Snowy dude. America.
Jake did say that he had that strip mine from turn 1, so he was baiting out the basics so he could blow them out.
Oh, so good. Okay, Jeff's back in town with
So how long have you been
Blasphemous
part of that
Act? What does Blasphemous Act do?
It's a threaten.
It's a
Yeah,
threat.
it's a threat.
Oh, okay. My fault for
Is
not.
it-
It's not.
Is it
It's not.
Phyrexian Mana?
No, that's aggressive.
That's
That's aggressive.
But I had
I'm
power.
about to look it up.
But I
Actually, it might be less.
Do we have the internet here?
bought a house. And
FYI,
they turn into a down.
Oh, Caven is pretty cool.
Yeah,
That's
Caven
free.
because it's free. Yeah.
Yeah, the problem with Caven is pitching another red
It's
spell.
not hard to
So pitch a.
But like,
Blasphemous Act says it's a sorcery that costs
knowing
8
that the
and
only
1
thing
red.
that's actually-
It costs 1 less to cast for each creature on the battlefield, and it deals 13 damage to each creature.
So that's a good way to get through a sphere if your opponent's going to
No,
just
we should
drop
definitely keep these
everything
guys
they have out of the way.
Okay, fair. And then to deal with Caven,
Yeah,
I agree. Like if you have a Lightning Bolt plus Caven, then it seems like a good way to get at least
At least
2
a
for
good
2.
more- Yeah, it's
Yeah.
at least good more clearing.
If you can go
It's,
for 2 for 3,
at least 3 for 2.
Yeah,
no,
I
it would be a
think
2 for 2
I was
at
like,
least if you cave
Well, yeah,
in.
And then when I sold it, it was like, oh my gosh.
That's what I'm saying,
Yeah.
2 for 2. So like,
if
all
you
the cards
bolt
are gone.
Caven and Exile, that's 3 cards you're getting rid of to go.
other Caven just pitch a red card.
It's pitch a red card, so it's 3 cards you're getting rid of.
No, you're pitching Bolt and Caven, right?
Right.
Yeah. So you're pitching 2 cards. You lose
Right. If
2.
you Caven, it's by itself, but if you're bolting something.
No, I'm saying you
Well,
pitch the
especially
Bolt.
like
Right.
if it's I mean, I could
Well, unless you're bolting a displacer,
Why would you
and
bolt?
then
Yeah,
Caven the rest of the
that
board.
makes no sense.
before
If
that,
you
I
have
feel like
well,
it's
you
see,
only
this
just 2
place is
damage.
free
time.
Just a
Caven is
displacer
not
for 3
gonna
damage.
The problem I have with that is that means you need to have 2
And every once in a
additional
while,
red cards in
like,
your hand besides Caven. You're not going to have that in a red, white, and
Like,
blue.
Yeah, I agree. I'm not doing it.
We're there for the win!
I also think that
Determine I
like
go
Blasphemous is neat, but if they're average, if they're running
There's
ones
a
and
pretty
twos,
small core number of
Power Claws is already up to 2 drop.
Now, I agree with Iron
Blasphemous actually needs 6
So my
two
round
drops.
2 should be
I haven't
good.
like made that
So my round 2
decision.
should be good, right?
MTG open
Buffalo Dip,
is like
yes.
it's like
Right.
$700.
Buffalo Dip
Like,
on
Are you
round
buying
2 should be.
I bought into one. I have all the power stuff, but I bought into one like actual
I mean,
deck.
what is the rest of this Jessica?
I agree with some of
really
you.
like?
Yeah. What?
What's the rest of this Jessica list
Yeah.
right now? Is it Delverus or is he playing aggressive?
Well, it's.
I'm assuming it's a double. I don't
it's-
know.
No, it's
Yeah, you're right.
Pyromancer Mentor.
Oh, his mentor?
It's
Okay.
Pyromancer
Yeah, when I
Mentor.
sold my
I
power,
don't think it's
over
Elfer.
the
Well, that's fair then.
I always set aside
So I think for
what
the problem with Aaron then is that he probably
Right,
isn't
like,
playing
power,
Caven because
yeah.
Caven would kill his
And I was like,
Pyromancer
now I
and...
can
all
play
his
it, but I
tokens.
found
All
that
his
it's
mentor.
definitely super different.
No, his
And-
mentor would live, but his
Oh
tokens
yeah,
would
his
miss.
mentor would live, but now that all the tokens he created.
But it's fine. I mean, it is nice for like a player.
So we'll see. I didn't get a chance to see what Aaron's sideboard
That's not an
actually
issue.
looks like.
Yeah, that's just the thing. It's my way.
From what I know,
Well,
from
I
what
feel like
Jake
this is the
would
first time
board
I've had
in.
a chance to wear it since I.
From what I know from what Jake would board
That's
in,
definitely lines for me.
Yeah.
it's very little.
I wore it in the pool.
I think he would.
That's
No, actually,
I
no.
played-
As far as I understand,
So it's before
when we last
those
discussed
guys.
it, there were no Noahs in the
So I was
tournament.
playing
But
with like.
so maybe
Thalia.
It was basically it's brass man.
yeah. So like he would probably put in some
I
bits
tweaked it.
if he had
Actually,
an
yeah,
extra
Jake would be
board.
really good. So, yeah. So Jake's going 6.
Yaki.
Okay, so it looks like he's got a turn
At
one.
least turn 1 Thorn, turn 2 something. Nope, Shrine.
Jake playing Revokers?
No
Yes,
difference.
he has revokers in his list too.
Delta go.
Here, so.
So it looks like he's gonna
That's
lead,
fine. You can talk.
lead with Thorn.
Yeah, turn 1 Thorn. It has to respond to this. Or
So
he's
much worse on
definitely
turn
behind.
2. Or I mean,
No, he's not
when
gonna respond.
you're on the
He's just
door,
gonna play a land and go.
like most cards.
But if I was Aaron, I would probably have boarded in ingot chewers to take care of the sphere effects.
Sure. Yeah.
But maybe he doesn't have any. I don't know.
Oh, yeah, it's responding, forcing pitching gush.
There you go.
So that's him on the Thorn.
Is this Jessica build basically a lot of cheap control with the token generators?
Yes.
Yes, it is. Yes.
Okay.
So he's gonna leverage.
Sort of tempo controllers.
Temple control.
So here's me a Thalia.
to a Thalia. So fetch.
Yeah, let's get some fetching out of the way. Right.
And hopefully he has a. Does he have? Oh, he has a lightning bolt here. I think it looks like.
Is he playing Snapcasters in this Jessica list?
Yes, the Jessica list has
Snapcasters.
snapcasters.
Yeah.
So my guess is like what?
It's,
Four
mentor. It's 4 men. I think it's either 3 or 4 mentor, 2 or 3 Pyromancer, at least 2 to 3 Snapcasters.
Interesting. Okay.
It's running, it's running mentor overdub. So he's sorting at EOT.
Yeah, I mean, if he's on a removal plus token generation plan, I think forcing the Thorn makes sense because all of his spells are going to be making a 1 cost 2 is
Yeah, agreed.
awful compared
Yeah,
to making
agreed.
higher drops. If I were playing 4 drops and it cost 1 more or something, the marginal loss is not a big deal.
Yeah,
yes.
Jeff Mose decided that
Etchmoon is legal.
Eldritch Moon.
So, whatever. Is it Eldritch? Etchmoon? I think it's
Eldritch
Etchmoon.
yeah.
Fucking.
And Richmond.
There's only one card that I know of.
So looks like it's Monastery Mentor versus Mana.
Thalia.
That's a good position to be in.
So,
Yeah. Looks real good.
Wasting.
I'm gonna go tell them that the
And Revoker on. Ooh, Revoker on Sapphire. That's pretty good.
What kind of control does Jake
so
have in his list? Does he have the
I think
Containment Priest?
yeah, he's got the
Displacer
Containment Priest plus Displacer, so he's got Revoker on Sapphire, he passed. So he could play Priest right now at Displacer. Oops.
I'm not sure what's in his hands.
Playing a
He's
5-drop.
out for something.
Oh,
Batter
Batter Skull! Oh!
I love seeing that card.
Did he bring in the Stoneforge Batter Skull combo?
Get her out of that graveyard.
That's great.
So we're
I mean, I assume there's a
we're
German.
4/4 Vigils versus 8.
Yeah. I've been
So
testing
he
the
can
theory.
basically just
Which
continue
That's where
to
there's a
like
germ.
attack through with a big fatty because he just knocked the mana base out from underneath his opponent.
block and destroy main base, yeah. Unless he gets a Ghost Quarter or yeah, so we have the Revoker.
I mean, if Jake gets one more land drop or mana drop, he can just start moving that batter scroll around with anything he plays.
Here's
And-
Gil McLean for El Clan.
L'chaim Goldberg.
Lahan. So that's
Yeah.
and then +4 and +4 life. So right now he's ahead. A lot.
I'm not sure.
What the hell's that blank? Oh yeah, well this card yeah. EOT
More Revoker.
second man Revoker.
I'm not sure what the name's gonna be here.
So at the time I would probably say either
Just be a
Ruby,
Lotus Call or something.
either Ruby, Pearl, or Black Lotus.
Yeah. Lotus would be the scariest.
Yeah, Lotus would be the tops, and then Pearl, or because he can't.
Yeah, without another mana drop,
We were talking
Yeah,
about
he's just really tight on mana.
Aaron's
He's got
Aaron's
swords.
ability to control
Right now he's
Yumon
got a
Onslaught.
sword, so he's got swords.
Revoker on Sapphire to get him up to 2 drops again.
So he's got another token. And then,
How the batter skull.
wait, why is he tapping?
The batter skull's in here.
Wait, oh no, you can't tap that.
the
Why?
one that just got
Well, you
He
can't
just sorted the
Well,
guy.
that's what we don't know what the Revoker's name.
maybe for the next
He
week.
already said. Oh, we don't know
we
that.
know the
But
Revoker's that name is Sapphire as well, but
Yeah.
What are you trying to ask?
We're
sure,
probably
yeah.
fine.
As us as the commentators, we don't know
I'm
the
gonna trust
Revoker's
those
name,
guys.
but
Okay, I will ask what the Revoker is.
like he wrote it down, we cannot see it. So
Yeah.
Well, they both seem cognizant of the
The
game.
Revoker that died was on Sapphire. The Revoker that is still on the table is on Lotus.
all right, there we go. All right,
what
cool.
we
Then that was good.
Yep, that sleeve is useless.
Alright.
That slip is useless.
No, he just put it on there.
Oh, okay.
We can't see it,
I'm not
but
gonna be able to see it. I should give him a Sharpie.
yeah, I need to give him a Sharpie. Swords.
Jeff, what is this? Oh, that's not a
That's not a Sharpie.
Sharpie.
I got Sharpies.
Okay.
All right, so we got Mentor, 2 tokens.
So, can you give me a breakdown here? Jake is at looks like
I think it's 28.
29?
28.
28. That's 29, right? 6 plus 3 is 9. 6 plus 6 is 12.
But he
So
just attacked
32.
you, second time, yeah, so he's at 32.
Oh, 33.
33.
Okay. 33 versus 4. 5.
This is weird. Why did they choke block there?
So if I was Aaron, I would probably.
He's re-equipping, got rid of the... Why did he... Oh.
If I was Aaron, I would probably not chump block here because you don't need to yet. You want to generate as many tokens as you can from Aaron's side of the board.
Lotus what? Lotus Pedal?
That's a pretty good one.
Because Aaron's effectively trying to look for a combo finish. If he can like play a second, he doesn't have two islands. If he can figure out a way to draw a bunch of cards and recur time off, he should be able to win the game here.
My question is, really attack
I was talking about how fun that game.
Revoker. Sapphire.
Something.
Yeah.
I just would have swung in with the batter scroll, but that's just me. Nope. Hey, wasteland target.
have a second Mox?
Snapcaster, Guardian Swords.
That'll work. He gets a token for that too.
Go down very quickly.
Snapcaster, Swords. So it's
We're 6, 9, yeah, not bad.
3, 6, 9, 2, 4, 6, 8, 4, 6, 8, 9, yeah. And he gets another 2. It's got at least 2 blockers just in case.
Not a very good
Jake punted.
The Sapphire?
Attacking the Sapphire.
Oh, actually, I'm not going to. I mean, it's up to you.
Why is it the hell? Oh, he ult-used it.
Oh, so he decided against it.
Yeah. Ooh, thought not. Realized what was in his hand.
I see.
Taking bolt. So he's got a bolt and a pyromancer, or a mental mystic pyromancer with X amount of tokens in play.
4 tokens it looks like.
Yeah, 4 Snapcaster, so
he's looking for any spell.
Basically, anything that does damage. Because he has a mental misstep.
Well, if I was Jake, I'd be looking for ways to gain mana, one of which is colorless.
My thing is why attack Caracas and leave the wasteland open. That's the workshop for me.
Okay, fair.
Because he doesn't have double blue. So he's got cast Pyromancer and play Island. So now he has double blue. And he's passing.
Sorry guys. Audio is real bad, huh?
It should be better now. We got echo.
Is it still pretty echoey?
Yeah. Repeating echo. Yes. Wonder if that's feed-wise or is it us-wise as the commentators?
Well, they're not going to be able to.
Well, is there a microphone on the feed?
Is this any better? No. I'm sure what else we can do to change it.
You say repeatable.
Dang. Okay.
So we'll work on that.
We'll do that after this round.
I definitely need more scotch. So we got Seer equipped. And blocking the shit out of crap. Holy crap. He draws a card. Wow. It's tripping me out.
3 plus 5 6.
So good lord, what the heck is he at? 38 now?
Yeah, 18 plus 20.
38.
It looks like Jace Finn's Prodigy enters the battlefield.
He blocked Jace.
Oh, that's Jace Finn's Prodigy.
Yeah. That's the black planeswalker. Under audio says listen to device, check the mic. All right. We'll work on that. Settings. Audio. Listen to device. That's not what we're using. This is default.
Has something gone wrong?
They're echoing a lot for us.
Echoing a lot?
Yeah, that's what
it never says we're still echoing like 10 times. And we got audio settings. You listen to device under the mic. No.
Yeah, we don't.
So it might be.
No, looks like
setting we have set.
It looks like we're outputting to the stream. It's possible because we have the Twitch. Do you think it's because we have the Twitch stream open?
So Swords was on the stack.
we muted that.
We did.
People are still hearing echo.
Yes.
We'll use stagger triggers, but the trigger has to come after before the swords.
You guys want suits?
Yeah, we have devices.
There's no way for
all
your
the devices hooked up to the stream.
thing
Oh
to
yeah,
solve
no, you're
after
right.
the
Yeah,
sword.
Except for the
I mean, I don't think it's going to matter.
What if we...
The tapping doesn't use this guy.
No, I know. We were just talking about
Yeah, no.
But we should have done it explicitly. We just didn't do it explicitly. That's my fault. I should have said. Uh-oh. That's not great for me.
I wonder if the actual speakers are still playing because the line is still registering the screen.
I don't know. I feel like it should.
So what happened with Jake? He is bouncing the batter skull, it looks like.
Don't you win?
Yeah, all mine. I feel like I kept some pretty bad hands and just drew well.
Yeah, the people playing should not actually be registering for sound. Is that correct?
That should be correct.
And I missed that and like no turn on play, and I was like, whatever, I'll keep this. And then it's all
I will check that. now. We are broadcasting live here. Okay. So the people broadcasting.
That is actually quite good too.
What if I decrease the audio? Do we need the audio on the video?
I think that if we're commentating,
No, that's the microphone. So should I decrease this? All right, we're testing for audio here.
I feel like I have to press OK.
Okay, so right now we just decrease the audio for the webcam on the players. Are we still echoing? The commentator, sorry. No change. Thanks, Rick. Do we need an off sync here? There's really not much else. Yeah. Does this pick up anything else?
What do you mean?
Is this picking up the speakers? The speakers are turned down.
The speakers are not broadcasting anything.
Okay. No, just one microphone.
And there's not a line.
The webcam might have a microphone.
Oh, yeah. That's gotta be it. So go to the video. And I'm guessing.
That's this microphone thing actually. The webcam. How do I mute the webcam? Configure. Do you have a way of muting your webcam?
No. Why don't we?
We could also just turn this microphone off and use the webcam.
Yeah. So what happens if we?
All right, can you guys hear us? No, I don't see anything coming in either for this microphone.
Try unmuting this. Well, we can't really have multiple people comment if we have the headset.
Is the echo fixed now?
All right,
Yes?
so we're just picking up off the
perfect.
webcam.
Okay.
That's
Sorry
fine.
about that, guys.
That's fine. Oh, look what you've done, Randall.
What?
God damn.
You brought in food. Okay. Sorry about that. Is the sound okay? Sounds okay now?
It
Yeah.
sounds like we don't actually need these.
Okay. So back to the game. Looks like New Thalia, Phyrexian Revoker, and Batterskull on Jake's side of the board.
with 4 tokens, Jace and Monastery Mentor on Aaron's side of the board. Aaron is at 5. Looks like Jake is at 21. Aaron seems to have stabilized.
No, we took it off.
We'll see what happens here. So New Thalia is going to create a... sorry. Sorry about the trippy intro, yeah. The good thing for...
serious. Trippy is better.
Yeah. So the good thing for Aaron is that, like, if I'm Aaron right now, I'm feeling very comfortable because I have Monastery Mentor and Jace the Prince Prodigy. If I'm Jake, I guess at this point, I leave Caracas untapped all the time to bounce my New Thalia. That's kind of weird. Wow. I'm just trying to think from Jake's side of the board. I don't think that there's any way to deal with the horde of 1/1s.
The hordes, unless he brought in.
Yeah.
Mono white base, Wrath of God.
I agree with Chubby Rain. Like, disenchanting Batterskull here probably wins the game for you from Aaron's side of the board. Unless he's playing Wear Tear, which is the same thing.
Which is the same thing. Yeah.
I wonder what Revoker is naming. If this is the same Revoker that was naming Lotus before, then...
I'd like to shout out for Sarah to getting Jimmy John's.
Okay, so I guess we'll see if we can get... Well, Jake won't be on camera for much longer, I suppose, after this round. We'll see if we can get that graveyard removed.
Well, this is game 2 at 3, right?
Mm-hmm.
So game 2? Yeah. All right. So at least we got a game
Okay,
3.
so here's your here's your disenchant
tokens. So Jason, yeah, that's not looking good for.
Yeah, so if I'm Jake here, I don't know if I can actually beat Monastery.
So those are all on. Wait, who's got those many untapped? Oh.
Yeah, if I'm Jake, I'm not sure if I can actually beat any of these guys.
Oh, yeah, that's game.
Yeah, okay, good.
I was like, I would attack with all the tokens and then see what he did. But Gush response, yeah. That's GG. Is it trees? Hazard spike trees.
It might be trees.
It's like T. Is it TER or TRE?
It's TRECE trees.
Okay. So all right. So we'll shoot out to Trees and Hazard for the Buffalo Dip, Elizabeth for the Rice Krispie Treats, and Sarah to grabbing the Jimmy John's. At least it's not Chipotle because I know I won't order that.
Not tonight. We're gonna barbecue.
Oh, even better. Awesome. Yeah, brisket or ribs?
No, we're gonna burgers.
Oh, we're doing burgers. All right.
We're gonna grill.
So we're grilling. We're grilling tonight. We're not doing barbecue. Unless we do barbecue burgers, that's completely different.
Yeah, Mentor is definitely very, very overpowered in my opinion.
Yeah.
The
in the words of Mark Trogdon or Snoop Trogg, restrict all blue draw cards.
Yeah, please. So I'm not sure when Jeff's going to get around to it, but we took a picture of the liquor involved in this tournament. Yeah.
Scotch number 4 for me.
It looks like we've got things ranging the gamut from gin and absinthe to ghost pepper whiskey and scotches.
Merlot? Or
yeah.
Merlot? Something. Tastes like tire fire, that's all I know.
As Josh Chappell would say, we're attempting to get our corporate sponsorship through Malort.
Yes, we are. We're working on that. Yes, we're working on a couple of sponsorships right now through alcohol related.
And to follow up with what, ghost pepper whiskey. It's called Black Cask or something like that.
Oh yeah, Black Cask. Yeah.
Yes, exactly. Serious fuel.
Oh yes, all serious fuel.
To reiterate what Brando was trying to say earlier, mad props to Sarah Mose for getting food for lunch between round 1 and round 2.
Elizabeth for the Magic the Gathering Rice Krispie Treats.
We do have
Trees and Hazard for the chicken buffalo dip, which is phenomenal.
And to Niantic for Pokemon.
Yes, we're kind of in a dead spot right now, but we'll work on that later.
It looks like, at least from my opinion, like if Jake can keep.
I think an early threat, sphere effect, or
No, if he can keep Mentor off the board, I think I could deal with Young Pyromancer, but I can't deal with Monastery Mentor.
No, yeah, I can't. Yeah, yeah.
So if I'm Jake, I might actually seriously consider boarding out the Thorns here. I don't know if he actually boarded in between games or not. We'll see. So it looks like he's got Stoneforge on his side of the board, and Aaron looks like he's got plenty of lands in his opener.
Land, Mox, Stoneforge?
Stoneforge, yeah. Now, if I'm Jake here,
resolved.
I would probably get Umezawa's Jit here rather than Batterskull.
Let's see what he gets here. He's got both set to the side.
We'll see.
He's got Jit set to the side right now.
Yeah, so he gets Jit. Jit, in my opinion, is better versus Young Pyromancer and Monastery Mentor.
Minus the board.
Yeah.
And gain life and need to.
That's interesting that Aaron decided to leverage his land-heavy hand versus Jake because he's seen in Game 1 and Game 2 a lot of
Thorn effects. Yeah.
Well, Wastelands in
particular. Thorn and Wastelands, so he's right now he's basically against shops now. Oh yeah, like you're playing mono white.
Yeah. So we just recently, Jake and I just recently tried cutting the Eldrazi Temples from his deck because we had problems with getting stuck on Eldrazi mana with
Swords?
white hate bears. So we'll see.
Yep. Turn 1 swords.
That sounds good.
How much time?
Jeff,
how much time?
That's a good question.
I think
time check now.
all Team
11 minutes and 50 seconds.
11?
Are we not doing the Twan special with unlimited time?
Hell no, we are not.
Okay. So
I'll go down.
for those who
11. So when I get there, 11.
11:30.
Okay, so it looks like Thalia is in play now, which I think shuts off most of the lands in Aaron's hand. We'll see. Looks like a ponder here into probably tapped land unless he hits a basic. I don't know if Matt is a mod. Is Matt a mod?
What?
Matt a mod?
Matt Lamont?
I don't know.
Okay. Did you tell them that there's 11 minutes left?
Yes, I told him it was 11:25 as I left, so 11:30 as I left, so 11:25. I like the 5 seconds it took me to get downstairs.
Matt, I think you should have mod powers, but I don't have actual access to the Twitch stream, so I'm sorry. So if you're Jake here, do you cut off red or white? Because you get the choice, right? Do you cut off white for Swords to Plowshares, even though you've seen one, or do you cut off red for Lightning Bolt?
That's a hard decision. If I'm running white with mental missteps,
no,
but
he's already seen a Swords to Plowshares cast. So the question is, do you think he has a second Swords to Plowshares, or he's more likely to see first Lightning Bolt?
So he's got a red source now, so you're most likely going to see either or.
Well, it's a moot point now, but yeah, like I think I would agree with Jake and go for the first Lightning Bolt versus the second Swords of Plowshares.
Displacer?
Yeah.
Alright. Still no Thorns in play.
No sphere effects. Aaron probably thought a little bit about whether or not he wanted to gush into Force of Will, but the chances are super low on that.
Oh, yeah, I hit Force.
I mean, it looks like the...
I knew that dude Thalia is interesting. Nice little root maze effect. I really like that.
Yeah, I think Aaron exiled Gush from his for his Force of Will because he had a second Gush in his hand.
So, okay, question is, every time he activates, can he remove it and it's still tapped? Or same thing? If it was someone spawns the flipping.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Okay, so, alright, it's the 5 cards deep. He activates the Jace.
Okay.
He can displacer it, and it still comes in as the regular Jace.
Oh, I see.
Jace,
Okay.
or does it come as a flip?
So you're saying if Aaron activates Jace, and Jake
Displaced
activates
it.
Displacer targeting Jace.
Right.
Yes. Then Jace would come back as a creature.
It still is
untapped.
a 0/2.
Well, tapped, technically.
Untapped. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay. Okay. Mental note.
Yeah.
As a shot player, that's really pretty good.
Exactly. Yeah, I agree with Matt.
Yeah.
It basically comes in as a new Jace,
It comes in,
but it's tapped. That's the only difference.
That's why I want to make sure.
So let's
Still
look
do around this play here, so I'm just doing all these ruling checkings just to make sure before Eternal Weekend.
Looks like Phyrexian Revoker named Jace Friend's Prodigy, so now it's effectively a 0/2.
Yeah.
Now, if I'm Aaron here, I think the difficulty is going to be trying to race Displacer and Thalia, because he's facing down 8 power every turn.
Yeah. At least 8 power, yeah.
So he has 1 turn left. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what he can rip. I suppose if he hard casts, if he gets basic island here, hard casts Monastery Mentor, and then casts Gush, he's got a chance. I have no idea if he has those cards in his hand or not, though. I guess we'll see shortly. He can withstand a turn by blocking one of the 3 power dudes. So he doesn't have Monastery Mentor in his hand.
He's at 6.
He's at 6, yeah.
All right, yeah. So you can block one of the 3 2s, the 3x, 3 power.
Yeah, he'll go to 1, but then he can't force. So I don't think he has very many outs that he can top deck.
It looks like he's got Library, Force, XX.
Gush, and I believe another land.
I'm not a big fan of Library. I don't know why he's. I never had good experience with Library.
Library comes into play tap, someone should tell him that.
Yep.
Oh, never mind, it's tap.
Got it.
Yeah, so,
I'll go downstairs and tell him. Oh.
No, so the plan looks like Aaron's going to go to 1, and he's going to untap and draw a card. Oh, the swords
in EOT. That's game.
Well, he could force, but he's going to go to 1 anyway. So I guess this is game
forced,
anyways.
Yeah, it's.
So he has to gush.
He's
here.
forcing the force right now.
No, he has to gush here and hope to rip Swords of Plowshares. Because if he forces here, he's going to go to 5, and he's going to take 5.
He's forcing.
All right, fair.
So he's on. Hoping to gush. What do you pitch? Gush?
No, he pitched gush to force a little.
Oh, wow. So he could displace her and swing in for 8.
Okay, so if Aaron's card is Disenchant in his hand, he can Disenchant Phyrexian Revoker, block one of the 3 power guys, and go to 2. If his top card is...
Displacer is target creature comes to play in a turn, right?
No, it blinks it right now. It would remove...
It comes to play and it comes back into play tapped.
Yeah.
Alright, so why not Displacer it and then swing in lethal? Well, he had this enchant hand.
I mean, I agree. Like if I was Jake, I'd probably Displacer the Jace.
Yeah.
I mean, what it sounds like is that Jake has a card he wants to spend.
He wants to spend the mana. Yeah, he wants to spend the mana in the second main to play. So he lost the Revoker. Swing in 3 elementally. So he's at. Any bolts? Something? No.
So he disenchanted the Revoker and then activated the Jace.
Oh.
Is what he did. And then he cast Thalia. So Jace is going to flashback Lightning Bolt here.
Most likely. Flashback Lightning Bolt to take care of X.
Well, then he drew the Gush. That's actually probably best case scenario. So, like, if his Gush hits towards the Plowshares, he's maybe on a good way in.
I think he's at 2, so...
Yeah, I mean, he needs to take care of all 3 dudes.
What do you flashback and bolt and then swords into or bolt into? It's one or the other, that's the thing.
He can do both. He has 4 mana, he can do both. He just can't take care of 3 dudes. He can only take care of 2 dudes.
Yeah.
At best. Unless he actually boarded in Pyromancer. Or Pyroclasm, sorry.
Pyroclasm or...
If he boarded in Pyroclasm, he could...
pretty much knock out the board, except for the Displacer.
No, he actually can't. He doesn't have enough mana to do that. So I guess Aaron has no outs. I don't know what he's thinking about here.
Pay 2 to pay 1 to Gush. Is floating X.
Well, he's probably floating red. Or actually, it looks like he's floating
Wait.
blue-red. 2 blue. Okay.
Well, if
fair.
he tap libraries, so he's floating a colorless.
No, he's floating 2 blue. It looks
So
like.
2 blue. All right. When he hasn't played late for turn.
No, I just don't see any outs here. He can't deal with three creatures. Is the problem
No.
from Aaron's side of the board?
Back to 2 blue. Man, it's so. I don't know why you go blue and red because lightning bolts in his deck. Floated blue and red.
I mean, it's possible he runs balance. I'd be.
Ooh, Valencia would be great right here.
It would be great right here, but like I'd be concerned about balancing a deck with multiple Pyromancers and Mentors. I guess that's just me.
Sorting.
Oh yeah, he has to because he only has non-basics in his hand.
So Blade or land for turn and then bolt something.
No, the problem is he's at 2. Even if he flashbacks Lightning Bolt and Lightning Bolt Displacer or Swords Displacer,
Right.
he's not going to be able to
No
deal
matter
with
what.
Folly.
Yeah, you can't deal with the dudes. Yeah, he doesn't have the. That's all Jake's.
Yeah, so I don't think he's scooping here.
If you can, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, he could have
He could
cashed
have
on.
played. Yeah, he could have played the Pyromancer first, then Swords.
No, that would only be a second dude. I don't think he had any outs. Like I was saying before, I don't think he had any outs. I didn't think about balance actually. If he had balance, then he could have ripped balance off the Gush.
Yeah, but those Delver decks don't really. Those Pyromancer Mentor decks don't really run balance. Not that I know of.
Now, at this point, he's effectively scooped.
Yeah. It's straight Jakes. So Drake
Very nice.
2-1.
Looks like Jake wins round 1.